According to a copy of a draft DOJ memo that ABC News uncovered this week, a man by the name of Jeffrey Clark, who was serving as the then head of the DOJ Civil Rights Division, I believe it is, said, "We need to tell the state of Georgia that their election was fraudulent and that they need to hold a special session of their legislature to do what they can, essentially to overturn it." Now, Mr. Clark drafted this memo, and he sent the memo to then acting Attorney General Jeffrey Rosen and then acting Assistant Attorney General Richard Donoghue, saying, "I've drafted the..." Actually, let me read it. "I set it up for signature by the three of us. I think we should get it out as soon as possible." Thank God that Rosen and Donoghue both basically told Clark, "We'll tell you where you can put your memo. And it ain't going to be filing it in the state of Georgia." They did not go along with his little seditious plan. But Jeffrey Clark is, according to the reports, a Trump loyalist, and this is what happens. He knew this is what the president wanted him to do. He knew that the Department of Justice that he worked for had already said, "There's no instances of fraud that we can find here. There's no reason to do any of this." But then once William Barr resigned, little Mr. Clark says, "Oh boy, now's the time I get to go write my little stupid memo, and I bet I can get Rosen and Donoghue to go along with it." Then bada boom, there you go. And again, thank God it didn't happen. Now, currently, I do not know if Mr. Clark is still with the United States Department of Justice. I'm assuming actually at this point that he is not. However, Mr. Clark was not alone. We do know that there are other members of the United States Department of Justice, possibly, probably, obviously, not as high-ranking as people like Clark or Donoghue or Rosen, but that wanted to overturn the election. These people need to be gone. Yes, we do need to carry out a purge at the United States Department of Justice, and to a degree, Biden's been working on that. The Biden administration has absolutely been trying to do that. And what people need to understand here is that this is not a partisan issue. Okay, it's not about going through and just getting rid of people because they supported the last guy instead of the new guy. That's not what this is. This is about individuals literally making crap up and trying to use it as a legal justification to overturn our democratic processes here in the United States. That's what Mr. Clark was doing when he cited these so-called irregularities that his own Justice Department had already said didn't exist. So he lied. He openly and knowingly lied in this draft memo. And there were plenty others within that Justice Department that believed the same thing, that thought that this was the good thing to do. But luckily, Rosen and Donoghue showed restraint, didn't follow through with what Trump wanted them to do, because at this point, let's not forget, he was calling Rosen almost every single day, wanting to get this election overturned. And they didn't do it. And that's a victory. But a failed coup is still a coup. And we need to know which individuals at the Justice Department wanted to go on board with it.
This video is brought to you by Rise, a science-based app that makes it easy to improve your sleep to increase your daily energy. Did you know that it's normal to feel groggy when you wake up and sluggish in the afternoon? However, it is not normal to feel tired throughout the day. That's an indication that you're carrying sleep debt, limiting your natural energy peaks and making your dips less productive. You can become a morning person. And don't worry, you don't have to stop using your phone before bed. And you can do it without buying a new mattress, supplements, or weighted blanket. Rise uses a scientific, fact-based approach to help you get the sleep your body needs. It's built around the two principles that sleep researchers agree most affect how we feel and perform: sleep debt and circadian rhythm. Sleep debt is the only sleep score that matters. Rise tracks how much sleep you owe your body relative to your own unique sleep need and helps you pay it back. Your circadian rhythm dictates your personal energy peaks and dips throughout the day. Rise not only predicts your daily energy schedule, it helps you take control of it. Every morning, Rise tells you how long you'll be groggy, when your peak focus times will be, and when you should start winding down for better sleep and more energy the next day. With Rise, you can improve 16 science-based habits that will help you reduce your sleep debt and optimize your day based on your energy schedule. Rise helps you realize your potential with real results, real productivity, real performance, and real well-being. So go to risescience.com/ROF, download the Rise app today, and try it free for 7 days. Most Rise users feel the benefits in just 5 days, so try it today to learn more about your sleep and energy levels, plus feel better, all for free during the trial. Whether you want to become a morning person, be less exhausted throughout the day, or just improve your productivity and daily energy, Rise is the power behind your next best day. That's risescience.com/ROF to try the Rise app free for 7 days.